Hello, my name is Purvis. Today I will be sharing with you the life and the legacy highlight the civil rights activities and the impact that Medgar's death had on the United States. First and foremost, have you ever heard of Medgar?
Yes, I have.
So what would you risk for equality, freedom? Would you risk your job, your safety, your life, friends, family? What would you risk? While conducting this research, I realized that Medgar's fight was more than just history. It was to show that one man had the courage to stand up for not just himself, but everyone in equality. My goal here is to share the life, the early years, military service, education, along with his leadership within the NAACP. Also, the things he went through for as racism when it came to equality. Well, according to the autobiography of Medgar, a hero's life legacy revealed through his writings and letters, speeches, was published in 2005. Medgar was born July 2nd, 1925 in Decatur, Mississippi, to James and Jessie Evers. James was a sawmill worker at the sawmill of Decatur. Jessie was a local laundry and ironing lady that helped many local white families. He also had an older brother by the name of Charles, who is known for giving him the nickname Lope that described the walk that Medgar had. Chapter 1 of the autobiography, Medgar, A Hero's Life and Legacy, states that he, early on at the age 14, experienced something with one of his father's close friends. His father's friend was hung and lynched from a tree simply because he so-called sassed an older white lady. In 1943, Medgar lied about his age and joined the military with his older brother Charles. They both served in a racially divided battalion in England and France, serving in World War II. Upon returning home, Medgar and his brother, along with 4 other African American men, decided that they were going to participate in more civil rights activities, especially voting. The 4 black soldiers were determined to vote at the poll on July 2nd, 1946. The plan that they had made spread it to everyone, all the whites, the blacks, everyone knew. Once they got home and approached the poll, there were several people standing around warning them, hey, you shouldn't go, you should stop. There were several white activists that had respect for their parents that were telling them this was not a good idea. As they approached the poll, there were white men standing on the steps that were holding shotguns, pistols, rifles, and pretty much warning them that this is what you want to do. Upon arriving at the door, they were denied entry by the sheriff. 1948, Medgar enrolled in Alcorn State University, where he met his wife, Merle Beasley of Vicksburg, Mississippi. Beasley's major was music and writing. Her and Evers both had a lot of things in common, especially their passion for civil rights. 1951, they decided to get married just before Medgar graduated Alcorn. In chapter 3 of the autobiography of Medgar's life and legacy, Medgar and Charles met a man by the name of Dr. T. Howard, who advocated that blacks should become more assertive in fighting for their rights. Throughout this journey with Dr. T. Howard, Medgar obtained a job at Howard Magnolia and relocated to Mount Bayou, Mississippi. 1954, Medgar was appointed the first African American field secretary of the NAACP. He created ways to bypass voting barriers, writing, language, anything that would have stopped blacks from voting. He organized rallies, boycotts, and investigated abuse. He challenged segregation in public schools, public parks, and public facilities. He even investigated cases such as Emmett Till, the University of Mississippi and integration, the Jackson, Mississippi business. He boycotted all of those things in order to coordinate protection for families who were threatened by many different things. He conducted personal interviews and provided financial support for families that were threatened who were threatened and even firebombed while they were having peaceful protests. Medgar Evers gained national attention, and this made Mississippi one of the most dangerous states in the region. He investigated Emmett Till's death even further and obtained credible evidence that they still did not believe and did not want to take action on. June 12, 1963, at the age of 27, Medgar Evers was assassinated right out front of his home in Jackson, Mississippi. In front of his wife and kids, he fell down to his knees. The family had just got done passing out Jim Crow must-go shirts. Medgar Evers was then buried in Arlington National Cemetery with full military rights under his participation in the World War II. His assassinator was a white citizen counsel known by Byron De La Beckwith. Beckwith ran free for over 30 years before he was convicted of the murder of Medgar Wiley Evers. It was just until then the late Medgar Evers' wife, Merle, came together with many other people in the community and were able to convict Beckwith with murder. He then was sentenced life to prison.